have prepared a video walking you through how to do the partial draft of your reader response. What you see in front of you is our class. I'm going to go to coursework, I'm going to go to reader response, and I'm going to scroll down to instructions. I know that you've looked at this, so I'm not going to read through this introductory part. Instead, let's go straight to the assignment outline and let me talk you through it. Your partial draft should have an introduction and a first body paragraph. So what do you need on the introduction? Basically, you need these things. Background information on the source. You need to restate your research topic, include your research question. You need a thesis statement, and that thesis statement tells how you think the source will be helpful to you. And then you need a preview. And the preview of your body paragraphs, the easiest thing to do is to figure out the structure of your article. It's super easy if they've already provided headings for you, but then your response to the article logically ties to the article in each of the three main sections. Okay, so I went ahead and composed. Let's click over here and I want to show you what I've got. Okay, so I've laid it out like you're supposed to. Header, and then the heading doesn't happen up here in the header box, it happens down here. Everything is double spaced, everything is the same size font, there's no extra lines here or here. Okay, so let's read the introduction that I've written. Politicians have always manipulated information in order to spin it so that it best benefits their message and intention. In earlier times, however, that strategy had limitations based on how many people actually heard the spun information. As more and more people use social media as a source for news, it has become easier for politicians to reach more people, and the impact of manipulated information is more significant. So really, I'm just kind of setting the context of everything that I'm going to be talking about. Why am I even doing this? Well, that's the broad overview. During the 2016 presidential election, fake news stories competed with real ones, prompting worry that outright false news stories might have changed the course of the election. Okay, now I'm getting to my article. Okay, so this is kind of background on the source, and now I'm going to talk specifically about my article. And this is really short. I don't spend a lot of time doing this. And then you're going to put the name of your article in quotation marks. In Fake News on the Internet, the strategy to battle misinformation. And notice that the punctuation goes inside the quotation marks. Carlos Cortez and Luisa Isasa from the University of Palermo provide a brief description of the specific types of fake news that might have impacted the 2016 election, and then should be seek, sorry about that, to classify the types, and then they seek to classify the types, discuss how the social media platform determines the form taken by the fake news, and then finally discuss some possible solutions. So that's my summary of the article. Now here is my thesis. I'm restating my topic and my question. I'm seeking to understand the ways modern politicians use to disrupt traditional norms and behaviors in their efforts to get elected. Okay, that's my subject matter. And then the other thing I'm supposed to do, according to this in the thesis, is I'm supposed to do this. How will this source be helpful to me? And what do I think I'm going to learn from it? This source will be helpful in that it will break down the various forms of fake news used in the 2016 election while giving a deeper understanding of how those who use fake news as a campaign strategy adjust their approach to accommodate each social media platform. Okay, so I did that because I was trying to cover this. And then Bunchy got messed up on the first paper. Your preview needs to tell what each body paragraph in your reader response is going to cover. So here's my preview. The article subdivisions provide the best means to understand its usefulness. And then here are my 3 subdivisions: misinformation and manipulants, affordance and spaces, and then the third thing is solutions. So this sentence right here tells you, my reader, that you will get a paragraph on this idea, a paragraph on this idea, and then finally a paragraph on this idea. And that is the introduction.